Okay, so on this one, I'm just gonna go over, hopefully pretty quickly, what's leaving the game. And as I mentioned before, I got that question while I was on the stream. So right now, as you can see, I have Warlock, Titan. They're both where I want them to be as far as their light level. And I'm just gonna make sure that Hunter gets that one last point. But Season 9 was pretty good. I think I liked everything in Season 9. The base armor set, the universal ornaments, weapons. I mean, all of it was solid, so. And I think we were coming off of a down season. Alright, so here we go. Factions. It's easy for this stuff to get lost because we put ornaments on top of the gear, so but yeah, overall, I mean, all three classes had a good gear set for this particular season. But yeah, you see the power limit is 1260. So it's easy to cover up everything as I have like 8 different looks to choose from. Right now I'm going with this one. But yeah, if you just scan over what you have, it's easy to miss it because for me I have most of my armor has ornaments on it from previous seasons. So this is actually from season 9 as well, the universal ornament, but the ornaments are not being sunset, so you can keep them here as long as well, they just stay here. They don't they're not pulled out of the game. So yeah, this is last season, season 10 or season 11. Yeah, 11 because now we're in 12. Season 12. This is the one that I'm not crazy about. You know, this is 11. I think this is 10. This is 9. So yeah. So yeah, we still have the ornaments from season 9 that we can equip. Now, as far as the weapons, they're scattered all over the place. Here we go. Power limit 1260. Seasonal power cap 1260. So yes, we got about 3 weeks left in this season, so but this was a good one. Gosh, I didn't use it that much. I think back then I was still using Blast Furnace for in the kinetic spot, so I didn't use Steel Feather that much. But it was good. It was a good one. But anyway, all this stuff with the icon in the corner has already been sunset. It's got that little gray background. Yep, these are all blues. I even forgot the greens where they used to be in the game, and then the gray. But yeah, just looking at the auto rifles, there's quite a few. Well, quite a few. There's a lot. There's a lot that have been taken out. I mean, this page, we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 on this page. 4. No, not 4. This one's sunset already. I missed this one. This was pretty good. Yeah, so out of the 21 auto rifles on this page, I'm missing 3. Right? But the 2 up here, even if I had them, they're already sunset. So I'm thinking 3. We got False Promises, 7 Seraph, Carbine, and then Braytech, Werewolf. So out of the 21 auto rifles on this page, I got 3 that I can use right now. Everything else is either I don't have it, or it's been sunset, so... So yeah, I think that's why they're reissuing weapons in the game, because if you just go through your collections, we're missing a lot of stuff. The crazy thing is, Gnawing Hunger over here, that was sunset already, and then they brought it back. Alright, so what else should you be looking for? There is a scout. Here it is. Patron of Lost Cause is also from Season 9. There's that little symbol that you usually see. I think it was on the weapons and the armor. The symbol right here from Season 9. So everything about that season was really good. The activities, all that. And then people are getting so many weapons. I forgot the name of that activity, but you know, you just run it over and over again. Yeah, but that one's also going away. But yeah, everything with the gray background and behind the icon, it has been sunset. So everything on this particular page has been sunset except for Patron, and Patron is about to get sunset in 3 weeks. So this page will be empty. But I'm sure that they're gonna introduce some more weapons. But yeah, it's just a lot. Just fell off the cliff. Just a lot of it. I mean, I think it's like 90% easy. Just dropped out of the game, so I haven't seen Talons of the Ego drop in a while. Or Night Watch. But some of Season 11 stuff is dropping in the Whirlpool now, so these weapons like this are dropping less. And most of this stuff I had in my vault, but I've deleted it. It's just to save up on vault space. I don't see anything under pulse rifles. Yeah, but they're getting rid of weapons faster than they can put them in the game, though. I know this one is a 1260. So yeah, this has about 3 weeks left on it. Now it's 3 weeks from tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So reset on February 9th. The new season will start, and everything that's 1260. Your blues are gonna start dropping above 1260, and that's your blues. So yeah, by the time you get, you're gonna probably be in the 1300s. I'm thinking. Yeah, so you wouldn't bring this weapon even into a lost sector, I wouldn't think, because enemies there, even though they're the weaker ones, they're still at a decent light level. Yeah, but it's just weird to see this many weapons at one time just out of the game. Like, if they just deleted all these boxes of sunset weapons, like, how many weapons will we have in our menu? And that's why I think like stuff like this, Waking Vigil, is coming back next season. They're just gonna, because it was 1060, they're gonna push it up to, what's the new, I don't know what the new light level is gonna be, the new cap. I'm thinking in the I'm thinking what 1460 is gonna be the hard cap, and then the pinnacle is gonna be plus 10. So it's like 1470, somewhere in there. That's my guess. But yeah, you're gonna be up that high. You can't bring something that's 1060 into anything. So yeah, this one's coming back. But yeah, just look over everything. It's crazy. I think this entire page is sunset. Oh wait, I found one. I got one right here. This is a 1410, which means that they bought it back this season. Meet a mini tool. I didn't know that. So this is an old weapon, and then they brought it back this season, right? Because it was before. Yeah, so I don't know, either last season or the season before they brought this. I remember seeing this. But yeah, the cap is supposed to be 1060 here, but then they updated it to 1410, which they basically should do that to, you know, a lot more of the weapons, but I can actually reacquire this, even though it's got hip fire grip and kill clip. It's not bad. But again, it's the only viable option that you have on this entire page. Even if I had exit strategy, it's stuck at power limit 1060. So yeah, it's just too many weapons were taken out. So now we're at the point where we have to regrind for these weapons that we already had unlocked. We gotta regrind for them to get them at the new power limit. Let me see. Last Dance is still here. Lonesome still here. And of course this is here because this is from this season. This is new. But all these weapons are gone. In this season we got one brand new sidearm. The Last Dance was sunset, and then they brought it back last season. So that's basically what happened with that. Let me see. Okay, so this is from season 9. This was one of the favorites. It's one of the favorites, definitely. But yeah, power limit 1260. So if you still have your breach light, you got about 3 weeks left before it gets this little icon like everything else. Buzzard. Buzzard is also getting sunset. I actually think Buzzard is a pinnacle weapon though from the strikes. Yep. I did not grind for this either. I grinded for Edgewise, but not this one. Traveler's Judgment. This is also being sunset. And we got these weapons from Mercury. And the planet Mercury's not in the game anymore. That got taken out this season, so now the weapons for that location are getting sunset. Because there was like a that you could do for these types of weapons. And I don't even want to go to 7 Seraph right now because their power limit's 1310, so they're going to be next. The end of next season, all the 1310s are getting sunset, so let's see what we got here. What is this? Oh, this is new. $13.60. This is this season. This is last season. And then $13.10. This is pretty old. Okay, so this is weird. Tyranny of Heaven. The icon up here says it's from Forsaken, but it's got a brand new power limit. So I guess they just brought it back. And I don't know the difference between the two, because see the icon up here? These icons are the same. They're both, these two bows are both from Forsaken, but this is still sunset, power limit 1060, but this one's not. But you can see from the icon up in the corner that they're both from the Forsaken expansion. I don't know how they judge between what gets or what stays sunset and what they're gonna bring back or reissue. As far as this list, my favorite is the Spiteful Fang. From the icon right here, you can see this is from Black Armory. Really good. This was a good kinetic combat bow. So I did masterwork one of these and use it, but I dismantled it weeks ago, before this season, now that I think about it, because the limit is 1060, so I'm pretty sure I could be wrong though, but I think they brought this weapon back. I might be getting it mixed up with this one. But this seems like it's just as old as Subtle Calamity. Alright, now we go to shotguns. Now this is the only thing that's gonna hurt me. Oh man, I think Perfect Paradox was, gone. The Eclio shotgun, it's been gone. Yes, this one I've never heard of. This is from Trials. I guess you have to have a flawless run in Trials to get that one. But yeah, most of the top of this page right here, they are sunset weapons. Oh, here it is. Perfect Paradox. So this is the one that's not sunset yet, but it's about to be. Because it's going to hit the limit. So, I didn't know it was on the menu twice. But it is. So they sunset it. And then they brought it back. And now it's about to get sunset again, so... Perfect Paradox, I would say, is the best kinetic shotgun in the game. And it also was in Season 9. I think it's what's in Season 9. But yeah, it's still got that symbol there from it. I'm thinking it's even older than that though. But yeah, it's one of the best. Rounds permitted 140, which is high for a shotgun, so it was a good one. Like compare that to Bone Chiller that we got this season, the rounds permitted at 65. So it, when you go from 140 rounds per minute to 65, it's a noticeable difference. Fell Winters, where is that? It's a 1310, so that's going to be next season. The end of next season is going to get sunset. I don't think I see anything else from Season 9 that's on the way out. A Perfect Paradox definitely is leaving again. I wouldn't be shocked if they brought it back, but grenade launcher. I want to say Martyr's Retribution. Yep. This is another 1260. And see, there's that symbol again. For Season 9. So yeah, this was a good. It was good once I figured out how to use it. Cause it's not the normal like shooting a grenade out. It was some type of a flame, something like that, I think. So yeah, we have 4. We have 4, and after we lose Martyrs, we'll have 3. 3 left. Because these two are 1360s. This is 1410. So this is the only one that's going in a few weeks. And technically, yes, you'll still be able to use it, but it's gonna be under the power level. trying to find something that's actually... Okay, here we go. At the bottom of the page, we have a few... What is this? See, that's the other thing, like, I didn't even know they brought this back. This is from Forsaken. Definitely from Forsaken, but see, they put the new power limit on it from this season. So it's 1410. And I haven't heard, like, I wonder if there's a list of stuff that they actually brought back, because if I didn't just browse through here, I wouldn't know that certain weapons did come back this season. Zealot's Reward. I don't even know where you get this from. It looks like it can be something that you get from a dungeon. That's my guess. Or an Empire hunt at a higher tier level, something like that. But yeah, Gallant Charge is also... There's that symbol again from Season 9. Capped at 1260, so... It's going away. Well, it's gonna get sunset, so... But yeah, the look of all the weapons from Season 9 like this, I really liked. I liked the style of all of them. It was a little bit old, with a little blend of new, had some edge to them. So, those are good. This is being sunset. Elatha. But I'm pretty sure this was in the game before and he just brought it back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, here it is. Because I was like, this weapon is old, but... Yeah, so they took it. It was in the game, it got sunset, and then they brought it back in the game. They just raised it to 1260. And now it's going to get sunset for the second time, I want to say. So I don't know if they're going to bring it back a third time. I don't know. 1310. Alright. This is new from this season. I would say one of the best fusion rifles in the game, but I don't really use it, so I use it a little bit, and it is good, but I don't usually use fusion rifles. Okay, we have snipes. Adored. This is actually the one I'm going after. But it's not this color. I'm getting mine from Gambit. So it's gonna be green, or like have a green wrap around it. Let me see. Eye of Soul. 1360. Supremacy. Yeah, some of this stuff I haven't heard of before. Oh, this looks like a culprit right here. Yep. Trophy Hunter. Yeah, there's a an ornament for it that we got from the season pass that season. So yeah, so Trophy Hunters from season 9, and it's leaving. And this one's also on the way out, but it's 1310. Yep. It's so see the little, I guess it's like a, I don't want to say a bird, it was like more like a dragon to me. That little icon in the corner. Anything that has that icon is definitely being sunset at the end of the season, so unless they bring it back. So before you dismantle it, just check the power limit. If the power limit's 1260, the seasonal power cap's 1260, so that'll be the end of it. And of course you guys know Ecleos came back because here's the sunset one up here. And it was at 1060, and then they brought it back into the game, and now it's dropping like candy. And just, it is. I got a bunch of these, and they used to be really hard to get. Alright, now swords. Wow. Okay, so steels, this is a 1360, I think. Yeah, cause see the little pyramid icon? Anything with the pyramid icon in the corner, that should be a 1360. So 1360, I'm keeping it. It's still viable. And of course, it's the background is not gray like this one up here. It's clear. Golly, everything else on this page is grayed out. Except for this one. But that's a 1310. So that's pretty low. And this sword is from Crucible, I believe. Yep. Well, you got your new monarchy symbol up here. You have the new monarchy symbol up there. So that's actually a faction sword. And the crazy thing is, here it is up here again. It was already sunset. And then they brought it back. And now it's going to get sunset at the end of next season. This is the new stuff. Well, from last season. Both of these are really good, especially this one. This looks brand new. I haven't seen this before. Yep, that's a 1410. Wow. That's a good looking sword. But it looks like something that you would get from the raid. Alright, so let me see if I can find anything else. Swarm of the Raven is last season. Yeah, there's nothing immediately, like within the next few weeks, getting sunset on this page. This is new. This is definitely new, like brand new from this season. So out of all the grenade launchers, we have 4 left. Okay, 5. We have 5 left. Yeah, so we don't even need to see this entire page unless they're gonna start bringing a whole bunch of stuff back. I don't know, because right now it's like useless looking at it. And then it's saying you can't reacquire randomized gear, so I don't know. It's like these pages just show us what we've unlocked and what we haven't unlocked. But either way, I mean, you can't pick up any of this stuff. Rocket launchers. Alright, so Bad Omens came back. Because I think Bad Omens is really old. $13.60. Apex Predator. I honestly have not heard of that before. But see, this is from Forsaken. So this is old. But it's got the new power limit on there. Huh. We got Shining Sphere. 1360, so that's still good. This is from... Wait a minute, this is old though. Or maybe they brought it back last season. Yeah, I don't think this is a new model. Even though it's got last season's power limit, I think it's older than that. Cause I was like, I've seen that before, like way before last season. On this page, we got 1, 2, 3 options. Yeah, we got 3 options out of 21. And of course we don't use all these rocket launchers, but I'm saying it's like just from one page you have 3 out of 21 that you can use right now in the game. It's just we lost a lot of stuff. And of course you can scratch the blues and the green, of course, because no one would use those for very long. Okay, so here's a little dragon icon up here twice. So that's a 1260. And so is that. So this one had an ornament as well, because I remember getting this ornament. Yep. So yeah. That was season 9, definitely. And then this one is really old. I just think they brought it back. And then it's going to get sunset again. Yeah, see, here it is up here. I was like, I thought that looked familiar. So yeah, that was capped at 1060, and then they brought it back, capped it at 1260, and now it's leaving again in a few weeks. So we have 8 total linear fusion rifles. Did they bring this back? Well, yeah, they did, I think. think they brought it back, but it's gonna be sunset in a few weeks. And then this is from season 9. Yep. It's that same style as the other season 9 weapons. Excuse me. I don't see that symbol on it. It might be on the top or something. Or it might be here and I really can't see it. But yeah, this one, Line in the Sand, was okay. I didn't use it very often. I don't use linear fusion rifles that often. Yeah, so these two are going away. I'm not even going to count the blue. So February 9th, we're going to have one linear fusion rifle. And I will say that this one is really good. I've been using it like Lost Sectors and stuff like that when I need to complete a bounty or something, or Triumph. It's actually pretty good, but I prefer using machine guns in a heavy slot. So, but if you need a linear fusion rifle, this one is a good one. So it's 1410. It's gonna be around for another 10 months from now. Yeah, because we're like 2 months into the season, so we got about another 10 months of this one. But yeah, other than that, I mean, this is like empty here, so I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have to add one or two more, at least one, but I'm thinking two more linear fusion rifles in here, because out of what we have, we got 2 solars and an arc. So okay, so is anything from season? Yeah, that's sunset. Okay. We have 4 choices. They brought Avalanche back because Avalanche was from, you see a symbol there, this Black Armory. Same thing with Hammerhead. It's got the Black Armory symbol, but Hammerhead is already gone. Its power limit was 1060. So Hammerhead stayed behind. They brought a reissued Avalanche this season, so it's got the 1410 power limit. Edgewise is also gone, like everything's gone except for 7th Saw or Seraph Saw. The 1310, that's going to be gone at the end of next season. And then they introduced thermal erosion this season, so it's got the 1410 power limit. This is 1410, but it's from the raid, so I don't think I'm gonna get this unless I find a crew to run the raid, and it'll have to, and hope it drops. But yeah, this is the Void. So this is what I see as a replacement for Hammerhead, but you gotta go to the raid to get it. For Hammerhead, you just had to run the forges, pick up the bounty, and run the forge. So yeah, this one was a lot easier to get compared to this one. So yeah, right now we got 3 options: thermal, 7th, and avalanche. And then if you run the raid, you got 4 options. Commemoration. All of these are ornaments, okay. But yeah, just, and you can scroll through there. It shouldn't take you that long to find the open options because everything's basically not available anymore. So yeah, it's crazy. I think if somebody did a count of this, I would say at least 75-ish, 75% of the stuff in here is not. You can't use it. Oh, they brought Drang back. I did not know that. And I can actually pick it up from here because it's a static roll. But I'm not a fan of Drang. I've heard that you can do some unique stuff with it, but yeah, I didn't know they brought it back. See, this icon up here is vanilla Destiny 2. When the Red Legion destroyed the original tower, and now we're at the new one. So this is old, but they put the new power limit on it for this season. Yeah, so just browse through there, through here, and you'll find stuff. Same thing for Mita. It's got that symbol up there. Vanilla Destiny 2. I might actually pick this up because this can also do some unique stuff. Like if you pair this with Mita Multi-Tool, I think it does something extra. Okay, so this weapon grants additional speed benefits when Mita Multi-Tool is also equipped. Yeah, so you put Mita Multi-Tool in your kinetic slot, and then this is your secondary, your energy weapon. So they work together in that way. So that'd be something good to try out. And since Multi-Tool is an exotic, there's no, it doesn't get sunset. At least now exotics don't get sunset, so that'd be something to try out still. See, this looks like a raid weapon too. You see the design? Yeah, definitely. It's a 180 per minute. So what I'll have to do is watch a tutorial, like a video guide. Because I don't want to go into that blind. Because at this point people are doing speed runs through the raid, so they really only want to get paired up with people who know what they're doing, or at least familiar with how everything goes. What is this? This is also new. Stars in Shadow. Okay, so this is a Dreaming City weapon, but I don't think they're bringing this one back. I could be wrong. But I'll see, they're only bringing 4 weapons from the Dreaming City back, and 4 from the moon, from Shadowkeep. So, I don't know. I just know Tiger Spite's not coming back, and that's the one that I really liked. This is also new. Huh. This is an old model. Okay, it's Iron Banner. But this is a really old model weapon. I thought something from Iron Banner would be more unique. But it's current, it's 1410, so we are low on options. Royal Chase from this season is very good. This is from the raid. Yeah, so I think that players like me who are used to running the mid to lower tier activities, we're gonna have to jump up to the higher tier activities to get, better weapons. Because before we had more to choose from, but right now, if we want to change up our loadout, we're gonna have to get new weapons from somewhere. We're gonna have to get more weapons from somewhere, so jump into the raid and let's see what drops for you. This one was my favorite. Conspirator. This is from the last, I want to say Last Wish. But yeah, this was my favorite to use. The one I had was Void. It's Sunset. Age-old bond. But see, it's got the Forsaken icon on it, so this weapon is old. But it's got the new power limit. But yep. But anyway, of course, people are not happy about this amount of weapons being sunset. It's just gonna keep going. I think between after this season, we're gonna lose the season 9 stuff. Next season, we're gonna lose the season 10 stuff at the end of the season. So we're gonna start bringing in the new stuff, or getting used to using new gear, new weapons. So right now I got 7 Seraph. That's 1310. Bad Omens at 1360. I actually do like this one. This is from this season. And then of course Stormroll. Royal Chase, I found this one that I like. And then, like I said before, I bought Izanagi's Burden from the, well, not from the vault, but from that little kiosk with all the old exotics and stuff in there. So It cost me 2 Ascendant shards, but that's okay because it's worth it. Um, the best sniper that I've ever used, that's this one. So yeah, that's a special right here. You hold square, consume the magazine, and load a round with additional range and damage. So you have 4 gets merged into one shot, and you just pop pop somebody. So yeah, anytime I'm going up against a boss, that's basically what I use. So it works really well. Not as good as before because I think it's been nerfed, but it's still good enough. The handling, the feel of the weapon, all that, it's very good. But yeah, it does feel like they took some of the mustard off of it. But you know, it's not being sunset, so I'm gonna leave that alone. As far as the gear that I'm actually wearing, I think I changed everything out already. This one is on the fence at 1310, but it's okay. Yeah, but everything else is 1360, so yeah, the only thing I need to do now with Hunter is I got a bunch of 1249s over here. I gotta change that to 1250 and then he'll be where I want him. Um, the other thing that I'm dragging my feet on starting is he doesn't have any aspects, he doesn't have any fragments, he doesn't have the other grenades options. I haven't even I haven't gotten that far yet, so um, between Hunter and Titan, I'm behind. Warlock is already finished in that regard, so um, I'm gonna be playing Hunter and Titan more so that I can catch up to where my Warlock is. But yeah, this is a very cool menu. I like everything that they've done with it. Of course, they have room over here for a few more aspects. And they got room down here for more fragments besides this first row. So that's going to be interesting. They also got room over here. Like if we could have like 7 different grenade options, that would be good. Same thing with the melee attack. So then everybody's playstyle can be different. But yeah, like I said, just to put a bow on it, everything that's 1260, you have until February 9th, and then after that, the seasonal power cap is going to go up, and your gear and weapons are going to be stuck at the 1260 max. So yeah, that's how it's like Bungie's basically forcing us to say, okay, if you have this weapon like Breach Light that you really like, it's time for you to put that away. Because, we're not just going to be running around in Crucible where the power level doesn't matter. Um, Even in open world, I wouldn't bring something 40 points under light level in open world. I wouldn't run around with that. So, you know, we just have to switch up. So yeah, that's all I have for this one, this stream. Everybody have a good night.